Recorded Books presents Barker's Doghouse, Fetch, by Maria B. Alfano. Narrated by Kevin R. Free. Chapter 1. The Danger Zone. All day at school, Geo Barker felt like one of the dogs at his mom's doggy daycare. He wanted to jump and lunge every time the door opened. Is it time to go yet? Can I leave now? Can I go out now? Now? Is it now? As soon as his teacher let them go for the day, Geo bolted for his bike and raced back to his grandpa's house, which was his house now, too. But there seemed to be some kind of rule that the faster you needed to get somewhere, the more things went wrong along the way. Having to bike the long way home to avoid Gabe was a thing that had gone wrong. Running into him anyway with a pack of other guys who only knew Geo as the new kid, that was another thing that had gone wrong. And now he was going to have to face the real enemy. Geo hopped off his bike and leaned it against the side of the house. The back door was the quickest way to get inside and up to his bedroom, if there were no dogs in the yard. His mom had turned his grandfather's house into a doggy daycare. Her gimmick was that leaving dogs at Barker's Doghouse was like leaving them with family. So between 8 and 6 every weekday, the big dogs took over the backyard, and the little dogs swarmed the living room and dining room. It seemed like a thing that should not be legal. But the rules were different in Milton. Geo took a step toward the yard. Woo, woo, woof, woof, woo! A hyped-up sheepdog sprang at him from behind the back gate, yowling as if Geo were the intruder. It looked more like a bear than a canine. Geo jumped back and ran a hand through his wavy hair. "Geo!" his mom called from deeper in the yard. "I baked some—" "No time." Geo ran around the house to the front door. He wanted to scream. He was already late for his friends. Now he'd have to cut through the house to get to his bedroom upstairs. But the living room was overrun with tiny terrors. Geo took a deep breath. He opened the front door a few inches and squeezed through. He was careful not to let it bang shut behind him. He was greeted by the smell of fresh-baked peanut butter cookies. Sweet, he thought. The house was eerily quiet. In front of him was the hallway that led to freedom, the kitchen and staircase at the back of the house. But that path was blocked by a sleeping, slobbering Great Dane. To his right was the living room-dining room combination. From the door, Geo could see his mom's teenage helper, Janice, sitting at the old dining room table making faces at her phone. 2 dogs sat whining for her attention. Another had climbed up onto the back of the couch and was pushing at the front window screen. A baby gate was the only thing separating Geo from the little beasts. He tugged off his sneakers, almost tripping over the carpet. The Great Dane raised his head and demanded a pat. "Hey, Moose," Geo whispered, giving him a quick rub under his slobbery chin. Maybe if Moose felt like they were on the same team, he wouldn't sound the alarm. Geo wiped the slobber off onto his jeans. He just had to climb over Moose, and he'd be free. Geo lifted a leg. Then a small black and white schnoodle, a schnauzer and poodle mix, walked up to the baby gate. She looked like the movie standard for cute, scrappy dog. Geo's body went stiff. He made eye contact with the little dog and put a finger to his lips. "Hush," he said, but she hadn't learned that command yet. "Arroo!" the schnoodle howled. "Woo, woo, woo, woo!" She jumped almost as high as the gate. 3 more furry guards flung their small bodies at the barrier. A Chiweenie, a long, low Dachshund Chihuahua mix, body-slammed the gate, trying to knock it down. A skinny Italian greyhound lifted himself up onto his one hind leg and pawed the air. And an old, scraggly rescue dog sat behind them, panting.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.